What's up guys, Tristan here back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Varla Eagle 1 electric scooter. That's right, I'm not talking about Super 73 this week, I'm talking about a scooter, which is kind of weird for me because I'm going to be honest, I've never been a scooter guy. I've had maybe 2 scooter experiences in my life. I had one of those red Razor scooters as a kid that I maybe rode for all of 2 months. And then there was that time when I went down to San Diego for my bachelor party and got drunk, rode a Lime scooter. I'm pretty sure there's footage of that out there somewhere. But yeah, those are my 2 scooter experiences. So obviously when it comes to electric vehicles, I almost exclusively talk about Super 73 on this channel. But when Varla reached out to me to talk about their scooters, I figured why not switch it up a bit? And that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to start by unboxing the scooter. So let's head downstairs to the garage. Here we are with the Varla Eagle 1. I got my handy dandy knife and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing out the box. So let's start. All right, so the first thing you'll see in the box is obviously the scooter itself. We got a box right here. What's in this box? Let's see. This looks like the charger. So here's the charger right here, and here is the plug-in for the charger. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that off to the side. I'm gonna move my knife out the way. And now we have a bunch of styrofoam. So I wonder if I just lift it out, just do like this. This is confusing. So it's foldable, the scooter is foldable. So this part is coming up. So I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna lift the rest. Nope, that's not working either. This is probably the most complicated unboxing I've done, but I'm sure it's like super simple. I'm just making it complicated. There we go, got this off. Pull this off to the side, and I'm gonna try to pick the entire thing up. Let me take this styrofoam off. All right, this thing is pretty heavy. All right, here we go. Oh, it's really heavy. Ooh, so this is it. And it looks like it comes with a couple more accessories. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, and you guys can't see me. I'm gonna put this down and get this box out the way. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the worst unboxing I've ever done, but we got everything out of the box, so here we are. So I'm just real quick gonna go through everything that comes in the box. First off is the 3 different grip tape options. On the scooter itself, it comes with this skull grip tape. I'm not really a fan of it. It's not really my style, so it's cool that they give you options to choose from. First option is this chopper helicopter, which is really cool looking. Then you have the graffiti grip tape, which is probably my favorite, honestly. And you also have the black and white American flag, if you want to put that on there. Really, this is not my style, so I'm just gonna go ahead and toss that to the side. Something that I'm pretty stoked on is that it comes with pads. Again, I've never ridden an electric scooter before, so this is kind of weird for me. So thankfully it does come with pads. So you got a set of elbow pads right here. You have a set of wrist guards, which is cool. I don't have a pair of those myself. And we have some knee pads. So you better believe when I take this thing out on the first ride, I'm gonna be wearing all those pads. Next thing comes with is a spare tube, which is clutch. You see all these Super 73s back behind me. They don't come with the spare tube, but this one does. So it'll be interesting trying to figure out how to swap this tube out. Don't know if there's a video on it. If there's not, I might have to make one. Again, the charger and the plug-in for the charger that it comes with. And something that I left out before is an Allen key set, because obviously you're gonna have to assemble this, and so they throw in a little Allen key set. So, okay, let's go ahead and assemble the scooter. And the first thing that we wanna do is unfold it by lifting this bar up and clamping it in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and again, lift this bar up. And right here is this little thingy, I don't know what it's called, to secure it in place. So now it's not moving. And then you have these 2 clamps right here. So I'm going to go ahead, and on the other side of the clamps are these 2 little screws. So I'm gonna tighten them just a little bit. And then I'm going to clamp the top portion. This is kind of hard. Clamp it like that. And then I'm gonna take the bottom one, screw it in just a little bit, just enough so I can clamp it just like that. And again, I'm just gonna hand tighten the screws a little bit more, and then your arm is in place. So the next thing I want to do is install the handlebars, and in order to do that I have to remove this clamp, and you're going to do that with a number 4 Allen key. So I'm going to go ahead and take my number 4 Allen key out, and I'm going to unscrew all 4 of these hex screws. All right, so we got the clamp off. I got all 4 screws in my pocket, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this down real quick and put the handlebar on in a position to where I feel like it's the most comfortable. And I think right here is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the clamp again, place it on, and then I'm going to screw all those hex screws right back in like before. Let me position the camera a little better. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the clamp back on, and when you screw these in, you wanna do it in a cross pattern. So you wanna do it kind of like in an X. So I'm gonna put each screw in. I'm not gonna tighten them all the way, but once they all get in there, I'm gonna tighten them in a cross pattern as well. So let's go ahead and get the first screw in there. I'm gonna start here. And when you're doing this, because you don't want to tighten it all the way, because you want to be able to adjust it to where you're comfortable with your riding position. So I think right here is where I want it. Right there seems good. And now I'm going to tighten each one in a cross pattern, just like when I screwed them in. All right, so we got it. It's all nice and tight. It's not going anywhere. And I think I like it. I like it in this position right here. So all of the components on the handlebar come loose, which is kind of, I don't know, odd to me. I feel like they should all be tight on the handlebar when you get it, but like the bell is loose, the display, the brake lever, this right here, the eco, turbo, and single dual motor button, they're all loose. So all of these have to be tightened up. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So first I'm gonna tighten the display. Now I'm going to tighten the brake lever, so I'm going to get it in a position to where I feel like it's the most comfortable for me, where I prefer it. And I think right here is fine. Yeah, so I'm going to tighten it in this position right here. And same for the right side. Now for the bell with a Phillips screwdriver. This piece right here. And lastly, the Eco Turbo and single dual buttons right here. All right, so now everything on the handlebars are tightened, and I like the placement of it. I might tilt the bell just a little bit right there, but otherwise, I think it's good. The last thing I'm gonna do is charge the scooter completely before I do the first ride. So I'm gonna take this right here, I'm gonna match it with the 3 dots on the deck of the scooter where you charge it. I'm gonna plug it in just like that, screw it all the way in, and the light on the actual charger should turn red, which it did. So now we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna talk about specs about this scooter. And once we're done talking specs, we're gonna go out and do the first ride on it. So let's head upstairs. Back upstairs in the office, and I want to get through these specs as fast as I can so I can hop on the scooter and take it for a spin with you guys. So let's go ahead and start. With the price tag of $1,600, the Varla Eagle 1 is an all-terrain e-scooter that has an independent suspension system, so you can take bumps really easily, and it keeps your ride pretty stable. Obviously, you can take this scooter off-road, but that's something I probably won't be doing since I'm still a rookie to the e-scooter game. It has a dual motor system and can reach speeds up to 40 miles per hour, which is kind of crazy for for a scooter, and it also has a 40-mile range depending on the rider weight and the terrain that you're on. The Eagle One also comes with dual hydraulic brakes, and you're definitely going to need them when you're coming down from 40 miles per hour. The maximum payload for the scooter is 330 pounds. Me myself, I weigh about $140, so I really hope that I don't fly off the back of this thing because I don't know how much torque it has yet. As you all saw earlier in the video when I was putting it together, the scooter is foldable, so no matter how big or small your car is, you can probably just throw it in the back seat and lug it around that way. The Eagle One does come with a headlight and a taillight, both of which are on the deck of the scooter. Personally, the headlight, that's too low for me, so I might throw a shred light on the handlebars just to have some more visibility and to feel a lot safer. On the handlebars are the brakes, a key slot to turn the scooter on, an eco turbo button, and a single dual button for the motors, along with a bell and the LCD display. The LCD display features your power button, the gear you're in, speed, the odometer, the battery life, and a mode button to switch gears. Okay, we got all of that out of the way. I did it as fast as I possibly could. Now we're gonna go back downstairs. I'm gonna get as padded up as I possibly can, and we're gonna hop on this scooter, and I'm gonna take you guys with me and talk through the first ride. All right, so we are on the scooter. First thing I want to say before we get into this part is there is a discount link in the description of this video. So if you want to check this scooter out, whether you're a rookie or a pro at an e-scooter, click that link, get a discount on it. I get kickback, helps the channel. I don't know, this thing is pretty fun. I'm in mode 2 right now with the Eco Turbo on. And right now I'm at 29, I'm at 30, 31 miles per hour. This thing is advertised at going at 40, but I don't want to try my luck just yet, being that this is my first time on an e-scooter. I'm at 32 right now. This is crazy. So I'm not gonna lie, it's a little sketchy, but that's only because this is my first time on an e-scooter. I feel very unbalanced and I'm wobbling a bit. This thing does have a lot of torque, like a lot of torque. It gets up to speed pretty fast, and what I'm finding myself doing is leaning forward because being as light as I am, I feel like if I hit the throttle and I don't expect it to take off as fast as it does, I'm just gonna fly off the back and bust my ass. But yeah, I wanted to come to this park because I'm trying to avoid cars as much as possible. Again, because this is my first time on this thing. And look, I'm getting 30 miles per hour easily. The throttling position on this thing is kind of weird. It's on the index finger, right? And I'm used to a thumb throttle because, you know, at least with the thumb throttle, I'm able to use the rest of my fingers when I want to brake. Thankfully, the back brake is on the left side, but I do like using both brakes. So it's kind of awkward getting to the front brake while using the index finger as a throttle, so I much prefer it to be a thumb throttle. But one thing you can do, like if you want to come to a complete stop, just let off the throttle, use all your fingers for the front brake and of course the back brake, and you'll be fine. Something else, the scooter is already raised pretty high off the ground, and pair that with the fact that you're standing on it, you have a very high center of gravity, so it's kind of hard to balance. At least for me right now it is, again, because it's my first time on it. So that's just going to take some getting used to. But I'll tell you right now, like, the more I'm on this thing right now, the more comfortable I feel. So it's not too bad. It's not like the bike where you're already low to the ground and you're sitting. Your center of gravity is a lot lower, so it's a lot easier to balance on a bike. But again, it just takes getting used to. I didn't brake as much as I wanted to over that speed bump, but I survived it. You know, this thing is actually really, really quiet too. You can barely hear it. Like, it's an electric vehicle, so of course there is some noise to it, but it's not as loud as like my Super 73. Go ahead and hit this roundabout. Two things I forgot to mention earlier. This does come with a set of keys, 2 keys. You need the keys to, I guess, initiate the bike, and then turn the power on. You can't just hit the power button and expect the thing to turn on. You have to have the keys to initiate it. And once you turn the keys, you hit the power button, it comes on, which is cool because if you get your bike stolen and the thief doesn't have the keys, the scooter, I keep calling it a bike, the scooter is useless because you can't turn it on without the keys. Yeah, please forgive me for calling this thing a bike because, you know, I'm so used to riding my Super 73. Last thing, it weighs about 77 pounds. So it's about 3 pounds lighter than my Super 73 RX. We'll go ahead and go around this van. So it has a little weight to it. It's not bad. I like it. It's cool. But anyways, if you're watching this and you happen to be like a pro e-scooter rider or e-scooter riding aficionado, and it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about, I apologize. Please don't hate me. Again, Varla sent me this to talk about it and test it out, and that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. This thing flies, man. This is incredible. Oh, look, another EV. That's cool. But yeah, guys, I think that does it for this part of the video. I'm going to go ahead and head home safely, and we're going to throw it back to the office. But before we do that, the suspension is really, like, I'm bouncing on it right now. The suspension is really, really good. Very smooth. Makes riding this thing a lot more comfortable, I guess. Yeah, I'm bouncing up and down on it. Really smooth. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all I want to cover. So now we'll head back to the office. Okay, that was a lot of fun. I did not expect to have that much fun on an electric scooter. I know I was a little timid at first just because it was my first time and I didn't want to bust my shit, but overall, I had a blast on it, and I'm definitely going to hold on to this and add it to my EV fleet, if you want to call it that. But yeah, shout out to Varla again. Thank you so much for sending me this scooter. So that does it for this video, guys. I know a lot of you subscribe to this channel and watch my videos for the Super 73 content, so this was a little different, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys ever see yourselves riding an electric scooter? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, if you like this video, guys, please hit that like button, beat it up, jump it if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My name is Tristan Irvin, and I make videos weekly. Also hit that bell notification so when I do upload a video, you get notified. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next week in the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and hop back on the scooter, so peace out.